Here's a key summary on active and experiential learning methods. Let's take active learning methods first. Essentially, as the term implies, students are going to be more engaged in the learning process than in a traditional lecture context. A key active learning method is questioning, but in particular asking questions that test conceptual understanding. In other words, get students thinking, analysing, making inferences and interpretations, comparing and contrasting, those kind of cognitive operations. Whole range of small group activities, cooperative learning structures where students are working together in groups but are still independently accountable for their learning, buzz groups, poster tours, 1-minute papers. Whole range of active learning methods that help students to get engaged, talk to each other, engage in tasks and build understanding. Discussions and debates, and there's an whole range of thinking tools. You've probably used mind mapping, but there's a whole host of thinking tools that are pretty good for getting students engaged and helping them to organise and develop their thinking. Now, what's the difference with experiential learning methods? Well, by definition, they're going to be active. The difference is they're more focused on work-related tasks, more real-world focused, if you like. And that's why design, implement experiences in CDIO are a key experiential learning method. Case studies, scenario-based learning, project, PBL, the whole range of inquiry-based methods are more experientially focused, but of course they're active also, as are role plays and simulations. In fact, any performance task that reflects what people would be doing in real-world work context, doing experiments, troubleshooting, are experiential learning methods. Now you may be asking, well, what's the difference between active and experiential learning? Well, here we go. Experiential learning by its very nature is active, but it is more directly engaged to real work activities. In fact, what engineers would do in real work roles, solving engineering problems, working in teams, etc. Let's take the example of teamwork. Getting students to discuss ways to improve teamwork would be active, but it's not really experiential. To have experiential team working, students would need to be working in teams and doing real teamwork related work activities. However, bear in mind that in practice, in educational institutions, we may not be able to provide totally authentic experiential learning in all contexts. But the more we can make our learning activities reflect what professionals do in the real world, better the learning is likely to be in terms of developing the actual competencies, the CDIO skills, as well as being more interesting for students.